Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness is an incredible game and was the first 3D Pokémon game I ever got to play, all the way back on the GameCube. Not only was it in 3D, but it featured mainly double battles, the preferred battling style for sure. But the main feature was, of course, the Shadow Pokémon. Pokémon who have had their hearts closed off. This process gives them a huge speed boost in battle and access to a couple of cool shadow moves, which are super effective against every single type of Pokemon. In saying that, XD had its own problems, however. The Pokemon choices were severely limited, the amount of Shadow Pokemon moves were minuscule at best, and not to mention this game came out in Generation 3, before the special and physical split, and before the Fairy type was even added. That's where Pokémon XG comes in, to not only integrate the special and physical split, instantly improving the viability of tons of Pokemon, it also introduces a massive amount of Shadow Pokemon and previously unobtainable Pokemon to catch throughout the game. With over 100 Shadow Pokemon, 50 Shadow moves, abilities and moves from future generations, the introduction of the Fairy type, and an increase to the challenge of the game, Pokémon XG is the whole freaking package. Oh, and at the end, this game is absolutely insane. You just have to see it. So join me as I attempt to beat Pokémon XG. Bro's lifting him out of the water. See you later, stinky. Bro just took the boat and said, yeah, that's just mine now. Yeah, they're dead. If they're in the middle of the ocean, they're just dead. They're just dead. Oh yeah, we're hopping right into the battle. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, hey, bam, 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 bam. Taking down the Gardevoir in the training simulation, we head out to find the professor. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, RJ. I have kind of done a bunch of Nuzlockes around a bunch of different regions, so, you know, I'm pretty cool like that. That's my mother? God damn! Okay, mom. Sheesh! I got a baddie. I don't know what she just asked me to do because I was too busy falling in love with her. Tasked with finding our sister, I am told to look for a fella named Bill. He was hiding under a desk and informed me my little sister might have wandered off to a creepy mansion a whole ass motorbike trip away. Like, how did she get there? I don't know. So I get on my convenient moped and go for a ride myself. Yeah. Send the kid here. Wait, who goes there? You must be a burglar. Chobin will put you straight, don't you move. Chobin is the name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Oh, we're fighting. Okay, alright. Is it a single battle or double? Single. Okay, I don't like our chances here, if I'm being honest. This is gonna do no damage. Headbutt on a Magnemite. And we flinched it. In what realm is Headbutt doing that much to a Magnemite? Okay, sure, I'll take it though. Take that, Chobin. Maybe chob on these nuts. So funny. I make the same these nuts jokes every single video, and you guys still come back for more. The subject is not a burglar. You're RJ. Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. Chobin should stop talking in third person. Defeating Chobin, we find our little sister and head inside to run into this wacky scientist. This whole place is giving major Luigi's Mansion vibes. After a quick chat, we head home with Jovi and get tasked by the professor to check out his newest creation. Whoa! It's the sponsor of today's video, MIRAIBO GO! The first free PAL pet catching survival game for mobile. That's right, you can get your monster catching fix on the go. It has building, multiplayer battles, and even rideable pals to explore with. What's amazing about MIRAIBO GO is the fact you can explore with your friends, build with them, and even take on bosses together. And all of that is done on your phone. Oh yes, come on. Let's go! We got our first MIRAIBO. Rolo attack! And if you can't get enough of the game like me, you can download it on PC too. Wow, I can't believe this is all on mobile. It's so pretty. I wonder what that is down there. Oh my, let's go check it out. I'm sorry! You stay there, and I'll slowly back away. Whoa, what is that? That looks sick. Oh my god, I want to explore that. I want to go there. Oh, even that looks cool. With over 100 monsters to accompany you on an amazing journey, click the link in the description to download the game for free today and join me in the amazing world of MIRAIBO GO. Professor, you really outdid yourself with that one. Oh, the snagger machine? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool too. Snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle. But we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. You've heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. We developed the Snag machines to take back such modified Shadow Pokemon, and why this machine is needed, I can explain later. But for now, I'd like you to test our Snag machine. Cool. What's happening? After getting equipped with a Snag machine, tragedy strikes, and the professor is kidnapped by these Power Ranger looking fellows. So we give chase and manage to stop one for a battle. Let me check my scanner. It says its power level is over 9,000. Just throw a Pokeball at it? Okay, I'll trust you, Professor. Snag him. Snag. Oh, I'm gonna yoink your Taylor. It's mine. 1, 2, 3. Taylor was caught. What was that? My Shadow Pokemon. Was it a Snag? Obviously, bro. Even though I managed to snag a Taylor, the goons dump him in the back of their van and speed off. Apparently, the team was working on a very important machine to reverse the damage dealt to Shadow Pokemon by opening their hearts. Wanting to continue this project, we are tasked with collecting parts for the machine, instead of like trying to find where the professor was taken. I'm sure he'll be fine. So Jovi and I head out towards the port when little sis accidentally runs into somebody. These guys end up defending us against the level 60 Shadow Zangoose, using an overpowered Magnetric to one-shot it. Heading to the part shops now, I have a chat with the sailor who starts yapping on about Eevee and its evolutions. He then gives me the option to get a free evolution stone, but which stone will I pick? You guys will find out soon enough. But the part shop owner is missing, so we have to head back to the rundown mansion to find him, which meant I had to take on that idiot Chobin again. This time though, we took down his Magnemite and Beldum without an issue. Zigzagoon tackle! Kill the Beldum! Nice. Bro spun. Did you see how hard he is? Like, why are the animations so good? With that done, I decided to evolve our Eevee, and of course, I picked the best evolution, Umbreon.
Yes,
That's right. We head back to the parts shop and pick up our piece, but before heading home, I decide to explore a bit more of the port, and turns out there's this whole ass lighthouse for us to explore. And at the top, I get into a battle with a bodybuilder who has a Shadow Poochyena, which I of course abduct. I find a rare candy and TM as I descend down the tower and took on another trainer who had a Shadow Marill, which I of course abducted as well. Do not judge me, this is what I was put on the planet to do. In base Pokemon XD, Marill is kind of a throwaway Pokemon, but since it has the fairy type now, it's at least a little bit more usable. Heading home, we discuss the Purify Chamber and decide I should head to Agate Town, which has a natural purification site. Arriving in the town, I find a hidden grotto with some items and a move tutor, which actually has good moves to teach. But for now, none of my Pokemon can learn anything, so we just keep exploring the town. I wanted to find the Relic Stone, but to get to it, I needed to take on trainer after trainer after trainer, with the implicit aim of reducing our Shadow Pokemon's heart gauge. With each battle a Shadow Pokemon participates in, it will reduce its heart gauge. Now in the original Pokemon XD, sometimes Shadow Pokemon will enter reverse mode. While in this mode, Pokemon would incur damage at the end of each turn, but now in XG, entering Rage mode instead increases its damage by 30%, and you'll take recoil at the end of the turn still. However, if we call or use Ascent, it'll drain a huge amount on the heart meter, making it way easier to purify Pokemon. After making it through a whole slew of battles, we make it to the Relic Stone where we take on Old Man Yugen and his Pikachu. I remember watching theories online or something about this being Ash and his Pikachu. There's like some long theory that it's Ash. I don't know though, could be wrong on that, but taking down Pikachu, we use the Relic Stone to purify the first Shadow Pokemon we caught, being Taylor. Purifying it means losing access to its Shadow Stealth move, but as a replacement, I get Extreme Speed. With this knowledge, we could now head home, but end up making a pit stop at Mount Battle first. We run into this red-haired Shanks-looking dude upon arrival, and as foreshadowing ensues, we head inside to attempt Mount Battle. Oh, and we also got Power Up Punch as a TM here, which will be huge once we get a Fighting-type Pokemon. We head through a few stages of Mount Battle before reaching Area 3 and get told by this guy that apparently the kidnapped professor might have been taken to a facility in the desert. So off we go to find him. On arrival, these goons roll out of their base in this cute multicolored uniform. Oh, really selling the Power Ranger theme here, guys. These guys even went as far as to use Pokemon corresponding with the colors that match their outfits. Growlithe and Torchic. Ooh, it's a fire Pokemon trainer. Okay, cool. Ooh, one of them Shadow. I'll take either of them. I'm happy with both. Torchic. Ah, I want Torchic. Okay. I'm here for Torchic. I am. Come on, Torchic. Stay in the ball. Your ass is grass and I'm mowing my lawn. Yeah. Snag. Stay in the ball. Yeah, stay in the ball, you little shit. Stay in the ball. Yeah, nice. Okay, we're cool. I actually gassed on Torchic. Each of these rangers had a cool Pokemon to catch for sure. We caught Trico, Itsrj, Vampy, Mudkip, and even a Bagon. And now it's time to head into the base. Most trainers in this base will have a Shadow Pokemon for me to snag, but my current lineup of the Hoenn starters, Umbreon, and Bagon was kinda hard for me to switch out. As we head further inside, we overhear a conversation with the professor and some pink-haired girl. I'm sure she won't be a problem later. You are hashtag mean and hashtag close-minded. You won't even try to understand how hashtag dank it is to help hashtag XG001. Professor Crane is so hashtag cross because you were hashtag rude when you invited him here. Hashtag do something about it. Potential cutie alert. Now I just had to get to that room. Finding said room, we come face to face with Naps, the ranger who we stole the Taillow from at the start of the game. This time though, he's rocking a way stronger team of 5. Mischievous as the Shadow Pokemon didn't interest me too much though, but I still wanted to capture it. We take out Porygon after a couple of turns and in comes Togepi, as I snag Mischievous the following turn. We then take down the Togepi, Jigglypuff, and Mr. Mime, securing the win. Okay, follow me, Crane, we're getting out of here. If only our escape was that easy. I didn't heal. Oh no, do we have to fight her? Or is she gonna let us go? Lavrina! This child here, he's the intruder. Lavrina, huh? Professor Green is going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be a nice boy and hashtag go away. Going back, hashtag Lamau. This is where you hashtag work from now on. You're the key to our hashtag master plan. Oh my god. But we need the professor's cooperation for our plan. So please, Bay, can you ask him nicely? Well, since you said Bay, I guess I could. Okay, I mean no. You hashtag hater. Shit, I didn't heal. Now, since I hadn't managed to heal just yet, this battle was gonna be rough. Specializing in the fairy type, her first 2 Pokemon Kiss and Bubbles are sent in, aka Mawile and Marill. With the squad weak though, I heal up Umbreon and switch Trico in to take an insane amount of entrance damage. I protect with Umbreon, hoping that both target Umbreon on the next turn with their fairy type moves because they should, right? And I use Giga Drain with Trico to try take out Marill, but just barely fail, which results in Trico's death and only Mawile deciding to target Umbreon. So on the following turn, I tried to knock out the Marill with Umbreon, but failed again. If it didn't have that berry to eat, it would have gone down for sure. Torchic managed to weaken Mawile a decent amount with Ember, but it takes itself out with Rage. So back in comes Mudkip, who didn't manage to defeat it either. So I send in Itsrj, who uses Hyper Voice to knock out both Mawile and Marill finally. After they defeated 3 of my Pokemon though, I healed up Umbreon with Itsrj's turn, and in comes Mr. Tickles and Cuddles, 2 more fairy type Pokemon. The plan was to boost Itsrj's damage with Charge Beam, but in a single turn, down goes Itsrj. This left just Bagon and Umbreon against 4 fully healed fairy type Pokemon. You know, 2 Pokemon who are weak to fairy types? I don't like my chances. But since Bagon was a shadow Pokemon, it did still have super effective moves. And would you look at that, we managed to knock out the Snubbull. Then in comes a shiny Curlier to replace it, but as if I couldn't ask for any more, we land the critical hit and one-shot it the following turn. But unfortunately, it was too little too late as Bagon took a hit and down it went, leaving Umbreon all alone. But unlike normal runs on my channel, I can use items this time around, so I decided to revive Bagon, proc the Intimidate once more, and go for the kill on Wigglytuff. This left Shadow Clefairy all by itself, and truthfully, I didn't care if we caught this guy or not, but it's probably a very low percentage chance, but you're just gonna do it. You're just gonna do it, Clefairy. You're just gonna do it. Let's go! And so, somehow I narrowly avoided defeat and managed to squeeze the professor out of the lab and head back to HQ. Safely back at HQ, it was time to complete the Purify Chamber. Why it isn't called the Purification Chamber, I do not know. But essentially, we can purify Pokemon without battling with them, using this system. For now, I used it to instantly purify my Shadow Pokemon. When we purify them, they gain all of the experience they were supposed to, but couldn't because they were Shadow Pokemon. This leads all 3 Hoenn starters to finally evolve. So with those 3 on the team, I headed out for Pyrite Town to find someone to decipher a code on an SD card we managed to find at the Evil Rangers facility. I think they're called Team Cipher or something, I'm not sure. Now there's a bunch of optional battles to take on here, but the 2 I did had no new shadow Pokemon, so instead of doing them, I headed straight for the ONBS building to find Mr. Hackerman himself. So apparently it's going to take a moment to decrypt these files, so he sends us off to find a Pokespot. I thought these things were introduced in Pokemon Go. Turns out they were here first and are pretty much the only place you'll find wild Pokemon in the Ore region. But before heading there, I decided to explore Pyrite Coliseum. There is a bunch of Coliseums all over the Ore region, and all the battles now have their difficulty increased. There's generally no shadow Pokemon in these battles, but there is a reward for winning 5 back-to-back battles. What's cool about the Coliseum battles are that they are in fact single battles, which is refreshing after doing all of these doubles. Hey, okay, we did it. What do we get as a reward for doing that? Congratulations for winning your challenge. What a marvelous run of battles. Your prize money of $7,600? Holy shit, we're rich. I'm gonna go spend it all on the Pokies. Ha 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 ha. I think that's the equivalent of like 76 bucks, by the way. Heading to the Pokespot, I get some lures for the Pokespot. Holy shit, this is Pokemon Go! And run into these weird fellas at the final spot. Who the hell are these fellas? They look like characters from Jet Set Radio. Y'all don't know what that is, but I guarantee you know music from it. Hey, editor, play Jet Set Radio music right now. Oh, wait. Never mind, don't play it. We got the MIRAIBO track coming. Oh, look at him! Mr. MIRAIBO himself. Alright, we're fighting. MIRAIBO, what a man. He has exclusively Ludicolours, and this fight was damn close, as he manages to take out a bunch of my Pokemon. I even failed to capture the Shadow Ludicolo in the process. Substituting with Greevil, we do manage to stall out the Ludis, and Umbreon finishes the job with a payback. Bro just got shot. Hey, hang on, let me load up the Glock. We don't have guns in Australia, sorry. That's a... but you Americans know what I'm talking about, right? Heading back to the ONBS to pick up our SD card, Team Cipher has infiltrated and are attempting to recover the SD card themselves. Most of the battles here have a shadow Pokemon for me to abduct, so I do so as we make our way to the Hackerman. So making it to the Hackerman's room, the giant Power Ranger who abducted the professor at the start of the game is here and waiting with a big strong team of 6 Pokemon. With a level 27 Pokemon, this battle was gonna be tough for sure. Yes, sure, Umbreon is prepared, but Bagon gets taken out on the first turn without even a chance to move. Then on the following turn, Umbreon even gets burned. I do, however, manage to set up on Combuskin since I taught it Power Up Punch to boost its attack stat, and with the speed boost ability, it almost takes out the Kangaskhan. The following turn, the Kanga goes down and Croconaw finds itself in the red. Heracross in next is great for Combuskin, which we manage to take down with an aerial ace, as Umbreon finishes off Croconaw. Mawile next is revealed to be a shadow Pokemon, and as a fairy steel type Pokemon, this would fill the slot perfectly in my team, so I really wanted to snag it. However, things take a turn for the worse as his Granville and Mawile take Combuskin and Umbreon out. So I send in my new shadow Pokemon, Shadow Pelipper, with Drizzle, along with Marshtomp to boost both their damage in the rain. Pelipper doesn't last long, however, getting hit with a Thunder Punch, and Mawile unfortunately escapes the snag, so it's down to Greevil and Marshtomp. Thank God though, my next snag works, and Mawile stays in the ball, leaving just Granbull by itself, which finally goes down. This left just Hitmonchan. Ooh, faking out. Greevil, fine. Oh, we prevent flinching. Let's go. So we'll still get to attack. What a great ability to have. Are you telling me a rain boosted water pulse only did that much damage? That's nuts. Poison jab. Okay, interesting. Shit. Greevil could kill with Giga Drain, like I know that for a fact. So fuck it, let's revive Greevil and bet on him. That's what we gotta do. Huck Tour. Mach Punch. Okay, that's fine. Big Giga. Please kill. We need to kill. Come on. Hitmonchan down. We've done it just By the skin of my little finger, we have made it through the battle, defeated the big man. So unfortunately, we didn't get to decrypt all the data on the SD card, but we did find out a little bit of information. Oh, okay, so we decrypted some of it. For instance, Cipher was behind the disappearance of that cargo ship, the SS Libra. Cargo ship? It did not look like a cargo ship to me, but okay. Mary's gone off to Phenac City. She said she was going to investigate why the town's communication systems are down. All right, we got to go there first. Mayor of Phenac City about Cipher's coming attack. All right, we'll make our way there next. So over to Phenac City we go, and upon arrival, this nice lady gives me some CDs and diverts me to the battle facility. I know I need to warn the mayor and the town about Cipher or whatever, but apparently there's gambling at the facility. Arriving at the real gam tower, I head straight for the slots, baby.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it.
Now, weirdly enough, Battle Bingo is actually pretty fun. Managing battle stamina and using the right Pokemon to clear each battle is weirdly unique and fun. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. We're about to fucking smash out a bingo. I don't understand what we were doing originally, but we've got lines going, and I feel like I'm gambling, so I'm having fun. And Trico is down, which I think gives us a bingo, right? I'm so good. Put me in the retirement village, man. I'm gonna crush bingo in there. All those old people don't know what they're gonna be dealing with. Have a professional bingo player on your hands. 10 complete bingo lines, that's right. With the spot monitor going off, I made a beeline to find a wild Pokemon. This time discovering this. Is that a shiny Porygon? Why does it look like that? Okay. Porygon 2, shiny Porygon 2 acquired. Let's go. Nice. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah, Phenac City. I had to go talk to the mayor about something. He's gone somewhere, huh? Suspicious. Wait, what? Did I just say Taylor Swift disc? It's popular among the youth, but it's not what an old man like me enjoys. Snooze in that bed. Well, if I put the Taylor Swift song on, I probably will fall asleep. No shot it actually plays Taylor Swift. I will lose my goddamn mind. A popular love song by Taylor Swift. It is a big seller. What? This item can't be used now. Okay. Fair enough. Hey, to all my Swifties out there. I ain't one of you. Taking the Taylor Swift disc to the assistant at the mayor's house, we distract her with the horrible music. This allows us to sneak upstairs where we find a note. Turns out Cipher has been replacing key members in Phenac's community. She's a Cipher member! Wow. Typical Taylor Swift fans, right guys? Evil villains. Now the Swiftie here had a Shadow Granbull for me to capture, but trust me, we're gonna see a lot more Shadow Pokemon here now that we know this place is crawling with Cipher members. Hey yo, they got clones now? Turns out all of these dumb Power Rangers are in disguise, and they don't even have any new Shadow Pokemon for me to catch. But there is a lot of normal Cipher members around town, and they have plenty of Shadow Pokemon to snag. But after doing so, I still have to beat the Rangers. So once done, I head back to the mayor's house to take on the final fake gym leader, who upon defeat leads me to the Phenac Coliseum. What the hell is this? Who the hell is this guy? Fucking Master Oogway looking fella. Forget it, you can't have our videotapes, you can't do this to the press. Whoa, okay. You know who this guy looks like? That one guy from JoJo's Part 6? Father Poochie? It's his little goon at me first, who has a Shadow Venusaur for me to abduct. Yoink! Don't mind if I do. And an Ampharos as well? Perfect. But that was just Poochie's little goon. Time to take on the father himself. Alright, what Shadow Pokemon are we dealing with here? Marowak? Oh, was that an Alolan Marowak? It is. Alolan Marowak? That's sick. What the heck? This should get it. Okay, yeah, that's solid. That's solid. Hopefully this just catches and then we can do the damage on the Porygon too. Like, I really want Alolan Marowak because you don't see that in Pokemon XD. Okay, well, this is going to be a scary fight. Surely. I mean, I could use Ultra, but I feel like this guy's going to have something else as well that we're going to want to snag. And Ultra Ball's going to come in handy for it. Come on! Come on! Let's go. It didn't stop there though, since he also had an Alolan Ninetales for me to abduct. Sweet! And then after eventually taking him down, we recover the key to the basement to rescue the replaced residents of Phenac City. Visiting the mayor after we get the EXP share, which is a huge find, trust me. It came in clutch leveling up Pokemon into the endgame. While here we also get some information on some suspicious activity out in the desert. But our scooter is having trouble getting us there, so back to the bike shop we go for an upgrade. Turns out the bike guy is at the haunted mansion again, and on arrival these two fools still did not recognize me. So I defeat Chobin once again, only for the old geezer to ramp it up even more. Come hither! Robo Groudon! Wait, what? Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. Groudon statue is removed to be replaced with the Robo Groudon. Robo Groudon go. Wait, what is happening? Robo Groudon Chobin would like to battle. What is changing here? We're not actually fighting. Wait, what? Holy shit! We're just fighting this? This level 50 legendary Pokemon is gonna be difficult to take down. Even though it's a 2v1, the level difference is crazy. But since our Mobile has Super Fang, I can instantly drop its health to half. As long as I land the hit though. Classic. Of course we miss. Thankfully, we do survive a hit from Groudon though and land the Super Fang the following turn, which left me with 2 Shadow Pokemon to take it out with. With him defeated though, we can head to the bike shop and get our upgrade. Now, in the meantime, I have been working on purifying a bunch of Shadow Pokemon as the days tick by, with the ultimate goal of purifying all of them or most of them. I don't know if I'll do them all, but I aim to do a lot. So heading into the desert with our hover bike, look what I find. All right, now that we have the hover bike, we can make it into the desert, and the boat is in the desert. Okay, appears to be the SS Libra, the missing transport ship. Well, no shit, I could have figured that out, and I did. I read what it said on the boat, so I figured it out because I'm so smart. That gigantic brain that I have. Heading inside, we run into this dude named Gorrigan, who looks way too much like a Battletoad. I don't know if anyone knows what a Battletoad is, but you guys see it, right? Anyway, this guy pieces out, and I'm left to take on a goon. And man, this battle took way too long, with this dumb Clefairy stalling and healing constantly. Heading further into the ship though, I picked up a bunch of cool items and TMs. But as we leave the ship, tragedy strikes as the Snag'em gang from Pokemon Coliseum rock up, sleep me with their psycho looking gloom, and I mean, look at those eyes, that's the stuff of nightmare, and steal my snag machine. So I follow the Snag'em gang to this weird looking pyramid place where I run into that rude dude who bumped into my sister at the start of the game. We took him on and managed to defeat him, but without our snag machine, we couldn't steal his Zangoose. Oh, and I wanted to snag it so bad. I think I'm gonna need my snag machine back. So I head out to look for clues. While doing so, I run into Mirror B again, but with no snag machine, he gets to keep his shadow Pokemon as well. I was hoping I'd get some information from him, but no such luck. However, heading inside the broken down train, a guy tells me the location of the old hideout. Then this random guy Willie challenges me to a battle. He even had a full team of evolutions. Move over, Penny. Willie did it first. Who is this guy and why do they make it out like he's someone important? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Taking him down, we head for the old hideout and battle our way through too many Snag'em members. Along the way though, we do see Combuscum evolve into Blaziken, so at least that was helpful. Hey you're that kid. You must have come for the snag machine. It's a bit small for that guy, right? Like, how's bro gonna wear that? It's not gonna fit him. We take down the goon and the big man Gonzap challenges us to a battle. He had a Shadow Absol, which I would have loved to capture, but for now it gets away. We do manage to take him down though, even though it was quite close. It was in this battle I saw a new shadow move called Shadow Slayer, which is super effective against other shadow Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. Attack us. Shadow Slayer? What the fuck? Okay, so it's a shadow move that's super effective against shadow Pokemon. Interesting. However, defeating Gonzap earns me my snag machine back, and because he was so nice, I'm not gonna steal your Absol yet. Who I will go steal a Pokemon from is that freak Zook, and that Zangoose is mine, bud. 2 bodybuilders then decide to run up on me, but thankfully my new bestie Gonzap runs up to battle with us in a 2v2. However, honestly, Gonzap was more of a hindrance if I can be honest. honest. But nevertheless, we do manage to take the two thugs down, and Gloom sleeps the two fellas, letting me head inside. Apparently, this futuristic Egyptian pyramid looking thing is somehow a shadow Pokemon production plant. So I guess it's up to me to shut it down. Being a production facility, of course there is going to be a boatload of shadow Pokemon to snag. And at this point, it's normally more than one in each battle. We caught a Gengar, Hitmonlee, and Lapras before this Weezing blew itself up before I could capture it. Then I snagged an Ursaring, Nidoqueen, and even a Charizard, using the combo with Ampharos with Discharge with Swampert to hit multiple targets at once. However, since Ampharos was so slow, I eventually decided to replace a bunch of Pokemon on the team. And that's not even all of them. There was plenty more shadow Pokemon I caught along the way, like this Gardevoir and Exploud, only failing to capture maybe one or two as we made it to the roof. What is happening right now? Let me see. Where's the system lever? I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Oh, I have it. Hey, it's my system lever. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn, if the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling this whole facility will shut down. Well, that would be good for me, right? Cipher R&D J. J. Robert Downey J. Robert Downey Jr. RJD. That's me. Rocking my new squad consisting of Shadow Gengar, Nidoqueen, and Charizard, along with regular Umbreon, Mawile, and Swampert, I could use a bunch of multi-target moves with no repercussions. If I was to use Shadow Quake with Nidoqueen, it wouldn't hit Gengar, and then if Charizard was in and used Earthquake, it wouldn't get hit either. And same went if we used Swampert with Gengar, since it has Levitate. And then if Umbreon was in, since it had such insane defense, we could just tank the damage anyway. Defeating RDJ, we overload the system and destroy the production plant. But before we can escape, I head into the locked room below. Oh shit. Why has bro got like a full-on mansion in this place? Corrigan, where are all my crew? You wiped them out? Every last one? You're damn right, bucko. It's the Battletoad. I'm gonna get you. Oh, damn, he jumps like the Battletoads as well. You've done it now. I'm steaming mad. There's no forgiving that. All right, let's go, buddy. Hopefully, he has some cool... Yeah, he literally is a Battletoad, bro. Or Donkey Kong. 52? Oh, boys, I'm cooked. With a team of significantly lower level Pokemon, this fight was gonna be tough. And if I wanted to snag some shadow Pokemon along the way, it was going to be even harder. As the battle progressed and this dumb shadow Claydol refused to get captured, in came this. Regirock! Reg. Gung, 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 gung. And man, catching this thing wasn't easy. I threw ball after ball after ball as I slowly whittled down its health, and after no joke, 15 minutes of stalling with just Umbreon and Charizard, finally, I managed to capture the Regirock. 3 guns! Gun! Then since Steelix was there, I took that as well. Done. Easy. Boom. Woo, baby. Let's go, baby. Okay. So Master Greevil is finally revealed, and it's the little monk guy. And so apparently he's created the ultimate shadow Pokemon that is unpurifiable. We'll see about that, little fella. Little fella monk fella. I spent the next hour purifying shadow Pokemon and trying to set up the perfect rotation for tempo in each set so that I could purify Pokemon as quick as possible, as well as eventually purifying Mr. XG himself. But who's Mr. XG? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's the Shadow Lugia. Heading back to the pre-gym, I took on a bunch of trainers and eventually took on the gym leader himself, Justy. Unlike my normal videos, taking down this gym leader isn't actually mandatory, but it will help in training up my Pokemon, so I decided to do it. This was also a turning point in the game's difficulty, where I discovered most of the Pokemon here would have some type of item. In this case, his Alakazam had a Life Orb, and plenty of Pokemon from here on in would have items like citrus berries and even rocky helmets. At the end of the fight, it came down to my Mawile and Charizard versus Venusaur and Scizor, and even though Charizard had the type advantage, it has no actual fire moves, only shadow moves, so it actually failed to take down Venusaur. Thankfully though, Mawile finished the job, and it came down to a very slow 1v1 between the two Steel-type Pokemon, Mawile and Scizor. Defeating Justy, I knew I was now capable of taking on the final part of the game on Cither Isle. To get there though, I'll need a special water vehicle. So I head back to Dr. Kamenko's house, you know, the really spooky one, to see if he had a Robo Kyogre. If he's got a Robo Groudon, it would only make sense, right? On arrival, however, of course Chobin challenges me again with his new and improved Robo Groudon. But my new Regirock and Gengar combo took care of the level 75 legendary without too much of an issue. Gramps, give me the boat! We're going for a fucking ride. Oh, we can go whenever. Alright. Oh, baby. Look at me go. Woo! Oh, wow. Did nobody really think that this inaccessible island that had a dock built on it and a giant dome on it could be the hideout of the villains? No one put that one together? Alright, fair enough. Time to infiltrate. Immediately right off the boat, however, I am spotted by a sailor who swiftly puts me in my place and takes me out with some really strong Pokemon. So, this might take me a while. Yeah, it actually took 12 hours to clear this one section. Anyway, coming back to the island, I did manage to snag this guy's Gyarados and Wailord and take him down. But my troubles were far from over as I slowly progressed through the first room of Cither Isle and took on a bunch of trainers where I eventually ran into Lavrina. Oh no! Lavrina! What's this lady want? Hashtag Master Greevil was hashtag angry and hashtag I'm gonna fucking unalive myself if you hashtag keep talking in hashtag. Hashtag XG001. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. Get wrecked. Lavrina is once again rocking a majority fairy type team. Looking at my team though, you will see the majority of my team is around level 42 to 46. Besides of course the Regirock. And looking at her Pokemon, you will see the bare minimum level 58. And with no real way to train at this point, I was obliterated. Time after time after time after time by this stupid little girl and her fairy Pokemon. Bro, what? Bro, this game's fucking rigged. What the fuck? What? I fucking hate this lady, man. I'm like fucking well and truly over this shit, man. All right, I need a break. It's fucking 10 o'clock at night. I'm hungry. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to beat it. I don't know how to beat her. I thought to myself, surely there has to be somewhere I can go train. And while looking for a place to train, I went back to the Shadow Pokemon facility to find a Raikou just chilling right outside. And so after I eventually caught it, I took it back to take on Lavrina, hoping for a different outcome. Coming down to Gardevoir and Azumarill against my Gengar and Regirock, you'd assume this would be an easy win, especially when Azumarill fails to take out Regirock. Unfortunately, however, Gardevoir has Shadow Ball and is somehow faster than our Gengar. So, yeah, there goes Gengar. So now it was up to Regirock with its Shadow Giant move, which hits both targets with a flat 55 damage. This did take out Azumarill and left Gardevoir by itself, so I revived Mawile. You can take your Shadow Ball. We take this. Okay. Come on, Mawile! Come on, Mawile! Let's go! Lavrina's finally dead! Oh, yes! Hashtag get fucking wrecked, idiot! Master Groove hashtag cross with me. I don't fucking care! I fucking hashtag dislike you more, mate. Oh, RJ, this is far from the worst fight and far from the last as well. So for the next 2 hours, I slowly made my way through this hellish base, taking on Cipher after Cipher member. Did you see that? It said the Shuckle was level 85. What the fuck? No wonder I'm getting shit on. They have level 85 Shadow Pokemon. Oh, level 55 plus. You mean level 80 fucking 5, bro? What? And as we continued our way through the base across hooks and chains, eventually we made it to the peak of the volcano, and look who we run into. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna give it an attempt. This is probably gonna be very fucked. Level 63. Regice! Okay, wait, we could snag the Regice. We could... Big Super Fang. Now we discharge next turn, and... Woohoo! I don't know how good these Shade Balls are. We're gonna try it, though. Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! That looks cool. We want that. Come on. Nah. Nah. What the hell? I thought these shade balls were good. Here it is. Here it is! Okay. Don't judge me for that reaction. Ooh, Marowak is in. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's slow. Articuno, what the hell? Is that my bro? No, it's not. Okay, I actually kind of want to add Articuno to the team. So we're gonna super fang the Articuno, then throw the shade balls, then it's gone. All right, well, we're not okay, no confusion hit. Don't do it, Moa. Fuck! Shade ball, capture the ice legendary. Come on, one. Okay, fuck me then. Articuno, aren't you gonna join my team though? Yeah, that was cringe and I hate myself. 2-stage attack boosted, nice. There we go. With Father Poochie here defeated and Articuno captured, I decided to instantly purify it and add it to the team for the final few fights. I then decided to finally use up all my stored rare candies on both Raikou and Umbreon to boost them up to a competitive level. Look! We've only not purified one Pokemon out of all of the Shadow Pokemon we've caught, and that's the Regirock on our team. That's pretty cool. 71 Shadow Pokemon out of the 100. I'm pretty content with this. All right, look at this dude. Fucking it's Sonic and Knuckles is the vibe they give me. This is Sonic, and then the redhead guy is Knuckles. You know what I mean? Ariados. He's like a spider. Okay, he's got Zapdos. Now, I didn't really care anymore about catching Shadow Pokemon. If it was easier to catch them, then I'd do it. But for now, my priority was just clearing these insanely difficult fights. For example, this guy here runs a rain team, using both water and electric Pokemon, which I assume wanted to optimize on the move Thunder. However, since our Raikou also has Thunder, we can capitalize on the 100% accuracy after we boosted our special attack with Nasty Plot. This let me deal with the majority of his Pokemon as he proceeded to keep switching in and out his Pokemon. But eventually we do take him and his Zapdos down, meaning we can push on to the main control room. Running into the Grandmaster Monk Greevil, he blocks us out of the room with some glass walls, so we need to find a way around. We had to fight off the Battletoad guy again, who this time did have a Registeel, but the fight wasn't too bad, and I managed to even pick up a Shadow Flygon along the way, which would be perfect for the team, so I decided to replace Heracross with it. After taking the scenic route, however, we made our way back into the control room, and now it was time to take on Knuckles. Guy in red hair means fire team, of course, red equals fire, and he does have a Moltres to deal with, but I managed to even snag it and chase after Master Greevil. Well, I have come to fight, Mr. Gravel. You're about to Greevil at your knees and beg for forgiveness. Enough, I'll dispose of you myself. Alright, taking on the final boss of the game, we have to win multiple fights, back to back. Leading with Marowak and Exeggutor, I lead with Raikou and Umbreon once more. The cool part about these Pokemon is that even though they're not Shadow Pokemon, they still have access to Shadow moves. They are, however, unsnaggable, which is unfortunate. We do take down the first two Pokemon in a single hit, and in comes Absol and Altaria. Taking down Absol, in comes Lantern, and 2 turns later, down it goes. Altaria following shortly after, meaning this Steelix is left all by itself, and an Aura Sphere the following turn from Raikou takes it out. And look, we lost 0 Pokemon in the process. This is perfect. Alright, 1 battle down, 2 to go. You've alone derailed every one of our well-laid plans. However, my Shadow Pokemon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. The creation of Shadow Pokemon that permanently resists purification. Well, let's see then. Let me introduce you to my faithful servant, the one that shall become the central figure in my Shadow Pokemon army. Come forth, XG001. Oh, there it is. Shadow Lugia. Oh, it's so cool, man. Oh, it's actually so cool. Shadow Lugia. This Lugia is the first of the Shadow Pokemon that cannot be purified. Let's do it. Let me scan. What's on the radar? Its power level is over 9,000! I was about to make that joke, and it was actually just in the game. That's hilarious. Okay, well, let's Master Ball it. Surely this catches, right? I don't know how this Shadow Pokemon works, though. 1, 2, 3! Shadow Lugia is mine. XG001 over 9,000. Grandmaster Greevil defeated again. With Shadow Lugia caught, I now had to take on Greevil once more. For the final time, this time rocking a proper full team of Shadow Pokemon. Possibly the most intimidating team I was yet to deal with. Starting out with both a Salamence and a Dragonite. No, as if it double targeted. Yes! Good shit, Raikou. I'm proud of you. Oh, big paralysis though. That's huge. Umbreon takes that because he's a champ. Good shit, Umbreon. I'm proud of you. Love you, little buddy, little fella. Oh, huge Salamence damage. That's actually massive. Oh, double paralysis. Hit Umbreon. Hit Umbreon. Fuck. Regirock. We Shadow Hunter. Dragonite. Umbreon, Crunch, Salamence. Actually, just fucking catch Salamence. Shade Ball is probably just gonna catch Salamence and then it's like off the table. You know what I mean? I think that's better than even crunching it because Crunch could not kill. Happy, happy, happy days. Okay. Then we Shadow Hunter. Huge. Shadow Hunter. Does that kill? Oh, close. Tauros. Is this a fucking Shadow Tauros? Oh, everyone's Shadow, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, fucking attack drops. That's fucking toxic. That's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. No one freak out. Big Crunch. Kill Dragonite right now. Come on. Come on. You got this, Umbreon. Let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Absolutely massive. Umbreon has yet to let me down in this game. Absolute fiend. I love him so much. Even Regirock has done so well for us, hasn't it? Slacking. Ooh. Oh, it does have Truant. Nice. Okay, so next turn it hurts us. Oh, fuck off. Damn, bro. Slacking's a menace, man. That's Regirock dead. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Flying. Let's send in Articuno now. Snorlax. Okay. Shadow Shake hit Articuno. I don't know. Holy fuck. Ooh. That's actually huge. Hit yourself, Snorlax. Hit yourself. No? Okay. Idiot. Does no damage. My Umbreon's built like the fucking Great Wall of China. Hopefully it just hits itself in confusion, the Snorlax. That would be my ideal. Look at Umbreon. He's built different. He's just taking shadow moves like a champ. 0 damage. Okay, it hit itself and it did no damage, by the way. That's crazy. Okay, all good. Okay, it's out of confusion. That's right. It's doing no damage anyway. And it's doing even less because we dodged it. Okay. Yeah, hit Umbreon. See how much damage you do, bud. Ah, you fucking idiot. You do no damage. Umbreon's built like the goddamn rock. Dwayne, you can call him Dwayne. Crunch, boom, slacking down. Alakazam, yo, Shadow Alakazam, I'll take that. Yeah, that does a lot more damage. Perfect health to catch it. Snag ball, go! Come on, Alakazam. Stay in the ball. Let's not make this hard for no reason. Okay. It's gonna be like that, huh? Final snag ball, potentially. Come on, 2, 3. Ah, Alakazam, why are you doing it to me, bud? Alright, you fuckers, you have one chance. Then Raikou eliminates you both. So don't fuck this up, alright? Ultra Ball on Alakazam. Alakazam, this is your last chance, bud. That's what I thought. Threaten them with death. Alakazam is mine. We'll have Snorlax in the next ball, and that'll be it, baby. If this catches, I'm gonna be very surprised. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell? Alright, Snorlax, I would almost say like a second staple Pokemon. Like, you're close up there with Pikachu. There we go! The final Shadow Pokemon is caught. Shadow Snorlax and Master Greevil is defeated for the 3rd time in a row. Will there be a 4th? A mere child crushed my cherished plan. Hey, it's Sonic. What's up, brother? Grr, it's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you. We're done here. We should blow up Citadel Isle with the child still on it. Jeez! You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You should be ashamed. Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cipher's demise. Cipher must survive. That is our first duty. Wait, what? Father? Let's put a stop to this, father. Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole grand master nonsense. This child's pure heart has won out over XG001. We were in the wrong. Father yourself, you should know that more than anyone. Next time we won't be as mortal enemies. I look forward to it. Okay. Master Greevil going to jail? With Greevil defeated and the world saved, the last thing to do was purify the unpurifiable Shadow Lugia. Huh. Well, that was easy. We did it! Yay! XG001 and I guess XG as a whole has been defeated. We have done it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash like on it, hit subscribe. Let me know if you want me to do something else along the lines of this. More Shadow Pokemon gameplay and we do Pokemon Grand Coliseum, or if you want to see me do some other challenge, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to all of the members right here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one.